A life-saving story rooted in a powerful friendship between two legendary coaches. Nearly 3 years ago, former MSU assistant basketball coach Mike Garland suffered sudden cardiac arrest. After leaving the hospital, Coach Tom Izzo welcomed him into his home to recover, where he encouraged him to share the powerful first responder body cam video to help others. Video caught on Ingham County Sheriff's deputies' body cameras showing the two bystanders who saved Mike Garland's life when he suffered sudden cardiac arrest.
It was kind of wicked, you know, and yet it was kind of inspiring. It was, you talk about two emotions, you know, you're sitting there saying, oh my God, and then you're saying, oh my God, you know, as a negative and as a positive.
Emotions that run as deep as this friendship spanning some 50 years. Tom Izzo and Mike Garland first met on the campus of Northern Michigan University.
Him and Mariucci met me. Tom came up and talked, and we're standing right outside the gym, and they asked me a question. They said, do you know where the student center is? The bottom student center? And I said, started laughing. And they kind of looked at me. I said, just turn around and look right there. There it is. They didn't know where they were going. And, you know, you're talking about
He was a year older, that's why.
They became teammates and fast friends. They played together, bunked together, and traveled together. They would eventually end up together again at Michigan State University, where they'd win Final Fours and a national championship together.
There's just something about Tom that immediately attracted me.
That attraction runs both ways. When Garland was released from the hospital after the car crash triggered by his sudden cardiac arrest, Coach Tom Izzo didn't hesitate. He insisted his longtime friend and his wife move into his home to recover.
He would wake up early in the morning and I would get up and try to walk because they told me I got to get up and move. And he said, hey, you know, I had footage of what happened, and it's pretty real, and you know, would you want to see it? And you know, he's being very gentle with me, which is unusual for him. But he said, and I said, yeah, Tom, I don't have no problem watching it.
It was that video and these two Good Samaritans who would inspire the champions of the Heart Foundation.
Without those two guys, you don't make it.
Now, nearly 3 years later, the Champions of the Heart Foundation is training hundreds of people in hands-only CPR and how to use an automated external defibrillator. Garland building a new championship team of lifesavers.
Well, I think that supersedes anything he did for the hundreds of players of mine that he helped coach and helped their lives change and everything. This could be life-changing for millions of people.
It's like when we put together some game plans against Purdue, and the margin of error is so thin that if we make maybe one more mistake, we lose instead of winning. Like when Miles hit the jump, I'm telling you, similar, all 15 people. If someone would have missed the boat and not did their job, Mike Garland's dead.
But Mike Garland is very much alive and passionate about his mission to coach everyone to be a champion and save a heart. Each training session starting with the video showing the team of champions that saved him.
You know, it used to be tear-jerking, and now when I talk about it, the hair on my arm raises, and it's exciting.
I'm the same.
It's exciting. It's God. Thank God that you helped many people, and we don't even know how many will be helped. And you know, that's pretty cool, man. That's why I love them.
I'm still here.
Tomorrow, News 10 is hosting a telethon to raise financial donations for the Champions of the Heart Foundation. The organization uses money to buy CPR mannequins and training AEDs. Champions of the Heart also distributes AEDs to places in our communities. To learn more about our Make an Impact initiative, you can go to our website, WILX.com.